Hi guys, my name is Sammy Robinson and welcome to Bondi Sam's YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more videos like these. So we're on set right now and we went on Instagram to get you guys to ask us some questions, so I'm going to answer them right now for you. So let's get into it. So I guess when I start comparing myself, or I find myself comparing myself to others, I always just try to remind myself to stay in my own lane. There is no point comparing yourself to others when they're on their own race, they're running their own lives. All you got to do is just figure out what you want, make goals for yourself, and just stick in your lane and do your own thing. For self-care, I often find it's really nice just to give myself a bit of a pamper day. If I feel like maybe I'm being a bit negative or hard on myself, I love to have a shower, shave my legs, put a bit of fake tan on, maybe wash my hair, put a bit of makeup on, things like that, you know, light candles, light incense. I always find that that keeps me really grounded, and it's super sort of superficial things like that when used in moderation can actually just make you feel good, and I absolutely love that. Self-love, in terms of self-love, I always try to strive for looking beautiful on the inside. I always just try to strive to be as kind as possible. You'll always leave a long-lasting impression for how you've made someone feel. So it's always good to just be kind and be loyal and caring. Well, that's how I find self-love. I'm probably most confident when I'm around my family and friends. I feel like they are my biggest supporters and I'm their biggest supporter, so I don't feel self-conscious, I feel good, it's good energy. When I'm at home, just hanging with the fam. My health and fitness routine would be, I try to go to the gym at least 3 times a week, and I primarily just do weights. That's basically all I do in the gym. I sometimes do like a Pilates bar style, and if I'm being really good, I'll go to yoga, but I can be a bit lazy with that, but definitely just weights. And then in terms of health, I mean, I'm not too strict on myself. I love to eat everything in moderation. I also definitely try, amongst all the chocolate and the junk food, have a few salads a week, maybe get like a green smoothie. I love to go to infrared saunas as well, stay really hydrated, drink lots of water. Try to do everything in moderation. In terms of my height, I definitely used to be very self-conscious when I was younger, and so I've developed like terrible posture issues from it. But as I've grown older, I don't really know what it is. I don't know whether it's just with me maturing, but I actually really love my height. So you just got to embrace it. You got to realize that's what you've been given, and you just got to work with it. Put your shoulders back as well. If you're tall, don't slouch over and walk around all shy. Embrace your height, shoulders back. My parents always say string, so imagine there's a string pulling you. Just stand tall and be confident. I honestly think that I would want to be like a fashion designer. That was always what I said as a kid, and that is kind of what I am now because I'm launching a brand. So if I wasn't doing that now, I always kind of say as a joke that I'd be like an influencer manager, because I feel like you get to still sort of do it, but then not be in front of the camera. You get to just sort of experience all the fun things that I do get to experience, but then on the other side of things, or I'd be in maybe PR. I have so many favorite things. I don't even know if like you meet really cool people. I feel like in any other job I probably wouldn't get to meet as many people as I do. And I get to travel and visit so many different places, and I don't think I'd be able to do that either. I know I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't do this job. So the experiences I get from it are just out of this world, and I'm extremely lucky about that. Least favorite thing would have to obviously just be judgment. As anyone would say, there's a lot of people that judge you and there is a lot of hate comments. I don't read too many of them, so they don't really get to me, but I suppose just having people watching you all the time can get a little tricky sometimes, just because if you want to switch off and have alone time, it just doesn't really work that way, because there's always people wondering and watching and questioning and things like that. And this is a completely superficial thing, but sometimes when you've got campaigns to shoot and you just don't want to wear makeup and you feel like a blob and it's not your day and you have to get photos, that can be a little tricky as well. But otherwise it's 99.99% amazing, and I'm very lucky. Oh, perfect date night. I would have 2 different spectrums. I'd say I'd love to go out for a really beautiful dinner and have some wine and margaritas and, you know, like yummy Italian or something like that, or just be at home and have like a big cheese board and like chocolate and snacks and have like a movie marathon or like watch a Netflix series. So depending what mood I'm in, it would be like a really nice dinner with some red wine, both involving red wine though. Ooh, hot spots in Bondi. Love Toddy's. That restaurant is delicious. Raw Bar in Bondi is, I go like every week. It's so good. I feel like I don't want to give these to you guys because then I'm not going to be able to get in myself. Or Depot, which is a great cafe. I love their toast. They've got really good bread. You know when you go to breakfast and they give you like a really thin slice of bread and you're just really sad? It's like a good thick slice of sourdough. Who's my celebrity crush? Oh, Ryan Reynolds. He's so funny. He's married to Blake Lively and she's the hottest thing ever, so they're probably like my celeb crushes. Ultimate would probably be like a burger and chips and then end with like a block of chocolate. Yeah, unless I'm in an Italian mood, then I'll go pizza and pasta. But right now, I think the standard is a good chicken burger and chips. Dating tips. Oh God, I've been off the scene for a little while. I'd say just honestly, it sounds so cliche, but just be yourself, because I find a lot of people, you know, when you date someone, I found when I was younger as well, when I used to date people and I got a bit nervous or tried to maybe be something that I wasn't, you end up not getting along very well, or, you know, you get it too far down the track and people change. So just be 100% yourself. Don't worry about what the other person is thinking, because I can guarantee that they'll probably be nervous, just as nervous as you are. If you're a gal, don't rely on the boy to make all the moves. You should also be confident and make the moves as well. Like I asked Nick on our first date. Look at us now. I'll tell you the story. Nick used to live in Canberra because he rode for Australia. So he wasn't in Sydney for ages. And when he came back to Sydney, I was like, who is this spunk? I need to go on a date with this person. So I asked him on a date, and I don't even think we even went on a date. We went on like a group date with a bunch of people, which was kind of nice because it broke the ice really easily. And I just walked up to him and sat on his lap and just gave him a big smooch. And the rest is history really. Like literally, I think when we met, it was because I was just after school, so I think I was like 18, and it was sort of in that period where you don't have a full-time job and you kind of just go to uni and work in a pub at night. So we just spent all day every day together, and we literally, I think, said I love you within like 4 days. Oh my God. We were like boyfriend and girlfriend like 2 days later. But it was just easy. He's so funny. Like he's so funny. Makes me laugh more than anyone. That's my advice if you want to date someone, is like, yes, looks are amazing and you want that chemistry and you want to have good conversations, but if someone can make you laugh, like that is just the best thing ever. Like he literally makes me like belly laugh like daily, and I think that's just the best medicine. So yeah, that's why I love him the most. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure you liked the video if you did, and subscribe to Bondi Sands, and we'll see you soon. Mwah!